Hello. Okay, so ET people, can y'all please, y'all are mighty quiet. Y'all are mighty quiet. A week or two before this reunion aired, y'all was all over my TikTok. Y'all was all over everywhere. Oh, she did, she that, she gonna do this. Tesehki can't fight. ET swing fed. Da 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 da. Y'all mighty quiet now. I don't hear nothing. This episode started out right where it left out with them people tussling and bustling behind the chair. And after that moment when ET got up, she should have just walked out and just left. Just let it be. Or if she wanted to go ahead and get Tesehki another round, because you know, I'm glad she didn't walk out right then, because then she could have said that she got jumped, which she did get jumped, but rightfully so. I'm glad she did come back and give her another round or two or three. But baby, that last one, she's a fool. She's a fool, and it ain't no smartness in her. She ain't got no type of street smarts, no sense, no nothing. Because let me tell you something. Okay, let's get this very clear. She said Tesehki was running. That's what ET said in her interview with Lydia. She said she don't like to get hit in her face. I don't either. And she said that she was running. That makes you look even worse. Top right corner, please. Because how can you tell me a woman that's running backwards with the dress on, punching, running backwards with the dress on, punching and punching hard, keep getting you on the floor. And then you can say that you trip, but you keep tripping. She's running backwards, punching with a dress on, punching hard, and you're the one that's ending up on the floor. Swimming in midair. You're the one that's losing the fight. But you chasing her. Makes absolutely no sense to me. And then when we get to the point where you do fall, top right corner again, that woman grabbed your feet, and had it not been for security, ET would have been. Y'all talking about she didn't have no knots, she didn't have no lumps, it wasn't nothing wrong with her. Had security not stepped in, when Tesehki started grabbing that girl's feet, y'all see that up there? That woman would have been done for. So I wouldn't say if I was her that I was set up. It actually looked like they tried to help her. Because then if you drop down, middle right corner, middle right, center right, she was done at that point. She picked that wig up real fast. Tesehki running up on her with a dress on. Girl, how can y'all defend this? Then we going over to the left corner. Going over to the left. Look over to the left right there. That woman, ET that is, threw not a single punch. That woman was swimming in midair. That ain't how you fight. Then you drop down, you see them. Tesehki throwing straight legs. Pah, pah, just hitting her. Doo, 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 doo. I'm sitting here looking at my TV. I'm like, like, girl, what you thought you was doing here? She thought she was just finna come up, start wailing on that woman all wild, and then look at her. Get knocked that last round, ate her up, threw her. Ate her up, chewed her up, spit her out, spit her on the floor, and then allowed Sapphire in the car. Well, they said she beat Sapphire, and I can believe it, and I would hope so. I'm good on Sapphire. But Tesehki did her thing. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can sit up here and say, oh, ET stood her ground. She laid on the ground more than she was standing on it. Oh, she hung in there. Yeah, she was getting kept up by getting hit in the face. Fist just keeping her up. She want to fall and drop down so bad. Look at her. Every time she get ready to drop, this woman hit her and lift her back up. How can y'all defend this? I feel almost as bad for her as I did as for Biggie, running up on Rolling, fighting in cursive, fighting in reverse, twisting and turning, doing flips and split. Like, what was Biggie doing? Biggie, and then another thing, I didn't like Biggie on last season. Then this season I kind of liked it because it looked like she stood her ground. But on this reunion, when she was sitting up begging Natalie, talking about, oh, I should have been in House A. Girl, you better be glad you was in House B. Then nobody liked House A. House A was lame, full of lames. And you wanted to be there. You still sitting here after a whole season with these girls. Been with these girls after the show. These girls standing here on or beside you, defending you, helping you fight. And you steady sitting up here complaining because you wasn't in house, eh? So if Natalie were to bring you back and have you over on the side with her, what you gonna do with Polar, Honor, and Tesehki? Well, Natalie might try to get Tesehki in the house with her, but baby, if I was her, I wouldn't even go. Stay where y'all at. Stay where the loyalty is. The true people who with y'all. When they thought y'all was gonna be casted out and outsiders, y'all turned into the stars of the show. And Big is sitting her big stupid self up here talking about I should have been in house. Hey, girl, you's a fool. You's a fool and you need to shut up. Be grateful that you are where you are. Don't beg nobody to be somewhere where you're not wanted. Sitting up here twisting and turning. And Camila made me so mad. Wasted that good Michael Myers suit for nothing. Should have just put on an Annabelle wig because it looked like you was trying to conjure up some kind of spell, thinking that you was going to get rolling off her feet and this woman landed on top of you. Whole lot of these people done pissed me off. Sitting up there, Tesehki done trained all y'all good and ain't nobody learned nothing. T went to wasping in the air. Ed Scotter just for Scotter to bam on the back of her neck and head. Oh, I know she was so disappointed in her crew. Except for Honor Mac. I give Honor her props. I mean, as little as she is, I didn't appreciate her calling Roland monkey face. And I didn't appreciate her keep saying the N-word. Because what is Honor? Is she white? Is she black? Puerto Rican mixed? What is her? What is she? To be sitting up here calling this woman that name. Like, I don't like Roland and all, but I don't think no little white woman should be calling her a monkey. Then we get Sukiana and Sapphire. I guess we're going to see what they get next week. Roller was confused as to why Sapphire didn't speak to her. Girl, she ain't got time to speak to you because she got to get up and knuckle up with one of y'all so Suki don't drop her. Which she should have. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is a mess. A fool and a disgrace.